you go, Rom. Figured it'd be easier to just give you a YouTube video, show you how close. So I guess this is like the air filters. The air filter's here, so I don't know what this is. OVH. I'm guessing exhaust. Where does that go to? No, it goes to the air filter. Anyway, that's got to be changed. That clearance there is, about a 3/8 of an inch. This is with the whole motor in place without taking the gas tank or the exhaust off. My concern here, of course, is, the dump is going to be back here, the bed. If it's plastic, which it is, that may get too hot. I may have to try to put some kind of shield up on that or on the plastic piece to keep that from melting if I'm going to leave the exhaust on. If I leave the gas tank on, would you call that close? So if the seat comes down, it misses that piece by, I'm going to say, again, 1/4 to 3/8 at the most. Literally sits on the gas cap, so I got to put something underneath the seat here to keep it from going down all the way so it doesn't destroy the gas cap. You can already see it's rubbing on it. Clearance in the back here. Walk around to that side. You can see there's some room to go back. Obviously, we don't want to go back this way because it will hit this plastic piece right there and snap it off. And I guess that's the return. But very little clearance here. The way I had it before, it wouldn't have fit at all. It was impossible. So this way is the most amount of clearance with the bracket I made. The clutch is on there. I've got to get a special belt for it. The belt they sent me is the wrong one. And this clutch is made for up to a 22 horsepower engine. It comes in, like you see here, it's got the same kind of 1 3/16 inch belt requirement. I've also got to order a longer belt once I get that measurement made. So what I'll do is make this measurement between the shafts and see if I can figure out the formula for the right belt length and make sure I can get a belt in place. Because I really don't have any room to move it. I've got 3/8 of an inch that way and 3/8 of an inch this way at the most. And do you know what this is? Again, it's on there's a spark plug. It's coming off the head. And it goes to the air filter. So I have no idea what that is. You know engines better than I do. So I did read online where somebody said they loosened the nut like you were talking about here to give it the gas. And that actually worked, assuming I could idle it down the right amount. If the governor prevents me from idling it down to below 1,700 RPMs, I will have to take the governor spring off. And then the choke, I guess you just have to reach back here and adjust the choke, unless I can figure out a way to hook something onto it. I do know that the motor has got to be parallel. Right now I can tell it's not, but it's easy to move to get that in line. That's why I need a belt to really see. It looks like I can actually need to shift it over slightly. One of these needs to be inbound. I think it's the driven. Has to be 3/8 of an inch inbound to the motor. I've got to read up on it again. I don't know why one of them does. And it also says for the drive pulley needs to be below the driven pulley by an inch, which it is. That worked out accidentally perfect. Other than that, I think it's going to fit. It ain't going to be, no, that's good, Randall. No room for play. I can take that gas tank out and get some room for storage or something in there. Everything looks like it's coming together. Mounting this bad boy down there is going to be fun. Changing the oil, don't even know. The plug for the oil is down. Can't even see it down there. Getting to that ain't going to be fun. Have to suck it out with a thing, but you can at least check the oil there. That won't be too hard. You may have to take remember the bed will be here, so I think you can lift your arm up here and get to it from this side once the bed's in place, or from the front one. That might be the easiest way to get to it, honestly. And I've heard of pumps they make to suck the oil out. Could do it that way if I ever need to change the oil on it. Putting gas in it won't be that hard because you can get to it from here. Because the only other alternative is to take this tank off and make a special bracket and mount it over here somewhere. I'm not even sure how that's going to work either if I do that. But that's my options. That's what it looks like. Let me know what you think.